Alrighty, boys and girls, it is time for our reading lesson today. So our story this week is called One Plastic Bag, and the setting is in Africa, where the character discovers a really big problem. And if there's a problem, what do you have to do? You have to figure out how to solve it. So I think you're gonna really like this story. I would like you to have somebody read it to you today. There is a lot of really tricky words in there just because it's from a different part of the world. So some of the names are very difficult to kind of get, and just some of the things that what they're called are hard to read because we don't know those words. They're unfamiliar to us. So it's okay to have a grown-up read it to you. If all your grown-ups are real busy right now and you don't have a brother or sister to read it to you, if you want to go on my YouTube channel and go under, I think it's playlists, there's one that's called Storytime. And in Storytime, there's a link to listen to the story, One Plastic Bag. So you can listen to the story as well. And you can always listen to it more times. And all of the videos that I'm putting on Seesaw are going to be on there too. So if you wanted to, if it's easier to find that after a while, if you just want to listen to a story, you can go there because I'll have them all posted. So today let's talk about after you read the story, and you need to talk about the tricky words because we have some new ones this week. You are going to work in your workbook on 2 pages, a front and a back. Now the first one is talking about prefixes, which we just talked about with spelling. So here's some practice, and let's just review what these prefixes mean, okay? Our first prefix is un. Un means not. Re means again. Pre means before. And dis changes the word to its opposite. So if you disappear, it's the opposite of appear. So you're going to work on this page. It's a pretty easy one. I think you'll be okay. It's just practicing what these different prefixes mean. Then on the back, you're practicing your words to know. 2 of them were your spelling words that we just practiced. So color and questions. And this word is area. Area is how much space something takes up. It's not like space like outer space. It's like space in a room or space inside a box would be the area, or different spaces. So today for reading, you need to listen to the story, One Plastic Bag, and you're going to talk about the tricky words with a grown-up at your house, and you're going to do those 2 workbook pages. You are going to do great. Along with this, I would like you to make sure you are reading every day by yourself, or you can read with a grown-up too. You can take AR tests. So, 2nd graders, here's your challenge. By Wednesday, because I know we all have a lot to figure out, I want you to take an AR test. You can test on books at your house. We sent a lot of you with books home. Also, that's why I wanted you to sign up for EPIC. I have sent your parents email links to get you on there. So EPIC, you can check or look for books by your AR level. You should all know what level you're reading at, so don't try to pull one over your parents and tell them you don't know, because you do. And you can find books that are really good choices for you. Some of them can be read to you, some you can read by yourself. After you've read a book on EPIC though, make sure you write down the title and the author and find it and take an AR test on it, just like we do at school. You can test on however many books you want, and I cannot wait to see what you do. You should be reading, like our reading lesson, it doesn't take that long. And if you read at night or whatever is fine with me, but you need to make sure that you're reading and still taking AR tests, just like we do at school. We are still keeping track of your words that you read, just like we were doing before. And so whenever we get to come back to school, you earn medals for the words that you've read, and we're still keeping track. All right, so your job is to work hard and get reading. All right, enjoy some good books, 2nd graders.